Dijk and De Vrij, the two centre-halves. Dumfries comes back into the side at right back. Nathan Ake of City at left back. Xavi Simons with Tijani Reinders and Jordi Schouten, the three across the middle of the park. Gakpo, Depay and Bergwijn that comes back in. The huddles are out in the middle of the pitch. Romania with a 4-1-4-1. Well-organised side. They did beat the Ukraine by 3-0. Then they lost by 2-0. Then they got a draw. So they've stabilised themselves coming into this. Florenitsa in goals. Dragosin and it's Bertza, the two centre-halves. Ratia on the right side. Like I said, Mogos was playing third division in Italy not too long ago. Spent last season with Cluj. Comes in at left back. It's his first appearance in this tournament. But it is the Dutchman, the Flying Dutchman. Can they get off to a flying start? Going in their away strip from left to right. Immediately a long ball down to the left corner flag. It'll be kept in by Romania, who can clean up and get away through Marius Marin, who wins a free kick. So the Oranje not playing in those colours today. And the away strip, it's a deep navy blue. Deeper than the Chelsea blue with the orange strips just around the sleeve and around the collar, the blue from head to toe with the white numbers. Romania, the home nation technically here in Munich, all yellow. They are known as the tricolori, the three colours on their flag, and it's their 6th Euros tournament. Didn't qualify last time out, but they are here and into the elimination rounds. Can they get through? They are underdogs as they win possession. There's a right side tilt, a congestion of players that eventually goes out. I think that's off Dragos up forward, so we'll go through the Romania 11. Nitsa in goal, Berta with Dragosin, Ratiu and Mogos, Marius Marin, Razvan Marin, Nicolae Stanciu, the captain, Dennis Mann right wing, Yanis Hadji, the son of the great George. He's usually got creative license, running the number 10. And Dennis Dragos coming off 14 goals with Trabzonspor. And it is Verbruggen with a good touch out towards Aki. Has to go high and over the first line of the press. Finds Gakpo. It's gone back down to the right wing for Romania as they come through with Dennis Mann, who plays his football with Parma. The cross will come in. They attack the header. They won't get there. It was Hadji that took a hit to the face. Seeing there was heavy contact. The ball is now back towards the halfway line with Memphis Depay coming deep to win the ball and a free kick. And Hadji is bleeding a little. There's a good ball in from Razvan Marin, the Empoli man. Good curl on that, and he did attack it. There was a stiff arm almost from Denzel Dumfries. He had to fend off Hadji, who was coming through, elbow into the head. So there's a bit of claret, as they call it, into the top of the head, the contact with the elbow. But to make no mistake, it was Dumfries with first path to the ball, so he won it fair and square. But Hadji is bleeding, and hopefully it's not a match-ending issue for him. First 3 minutes of the game at 0-0. Romania with a head injury for Yanis Hadji. Would play with Alaves on loan from Rangers. 22 games, 2 assists. And let's see how he goes today. Big raps on him back in the home country, native Romania. And for cap number 39, 5 goals at this level. Just taking a look through Edward Iordănescu's outside. The last game they played was against Slovakia. And the lineups there, just a tiny bit different, with Hadji playing on the right side. Koeman went out of the side for this game, and also it is Banku that went out, the Krajova defender. Now we're back looking for a way back into this game once the medical staff are done. Verbruggen receiving a back pass already, looking okay under pressure. And still Hadji is down, seated with his behind on the ground. There's a bandage just being pressed onto his head. Hasn't been tied up yet. There's a great George Hagi, who had that wonderful 1994 World Cup in the USA. Sits right near Ole Solskjaer. So esteemed guest there, and joined everyone here in Munich for this one. Finally back underway. Free kick, the Netherlands. It'll be taken by Aki. Forward to Schouten. And I do apologise if I get pronunciations wrong for Romanian and Dutch fans, as Depay finds the ball through. Nearly made its way to the Ajax player Bergwijn. Offside against Holland. And it's poor decision making there, because Depay decided to play it through, but Bergwijn was already offside. I think he was expecting the ball from Dumfries instead. Instead of Dumfries passing to Depay, just held up the passage of play and enforced the offside rule. Romania were able to press up a little back in their own defensive third that time. Netherlands coming down the right wing as a long ball sails forward, and again it is Dumfries in a tussle, ball going directly out of play. Netherlands throw taken by Stefan de Vrij. 25 games for Inter with a goal. Italian champions. Before that they were Champions League finalists, losing to Manchester City. We all remember that one with Rodri's winner. Rodri leading Spain. There's a long-range effort here in off the left wing. Xavi Simons will be a little disgruntled that the goal didn't stand against France. No matter what you think of that particular ruling. Second group game, 0-0 draw. This time Simons driving in off the left flank and letting fly from about 30 yards, I'd say, straight to the goalkeeper. Easy for Florin Nitsa, who's now 36, playing his football in Turkey. I think he's out of contract now. 34 games with Gaziantep, former Sparta Prague player and also Star Bucharest. Turns 37 tomorrow, so he'll be looking for an early birthday present to see if Romania can get through. He could party right through to his birthday from full time, which should come around, depends where you are on the planet, but local time about 8 p.m. in time for a bit of some German food. Not too fond of it myself, but hamburgers and the rest of it, not too bad. German beers on tour. Big presence here, contingency, so good from both nations, especially the Oranje. Love to travel. It's more or less half and half. If you're looking at a screen, you'll see the Romanian support to the left of halfway, the orange of the Dutch to the right, as Hagi now is bandaged up. It's a lovely ball through, and racing in was Razvan Malin. Dragos was nowhere to be seen, but Hagi had to wiggle through one or two. It's a Romania throw as the Netherlands got it over the touchline. Vasile Mogos, former Vimezzane player, which is up near Brescia in Italy, most recently with Crotone before leaving for Cluj. Crotone, might remember them from Junior Messias and Simi up forward 3-4 years ago. Relegated straight away to Serie B, then Serie C, and that's where Mogos was playing. Formerly with Ascoli and Cremonese and Chievo. All those details on the app, the Flascore app I'm talking about, of course. And Dumfries with a throw in his back right pocket. That's where he plays. A bit more of an attacking option for the Netherlands, who lost their final group game against Austria. In that lineup, they started with Gertruda. Also Malin starting in that game. On goal, fortunately for him. And again, it's Stanciu. Hooks the ball over his shoulder. Good physicality shown by Yuri Schouten of PSV, former Bologna player. 4 years in Emilia Romagna. Started out with Den Haag. With Excelsior after that, and they're back in the top division as well in the Eredivisie. Wonderful league, and a lot of the Dutch champions coming through the divisions there. As Van Dijk plays it out, it's throw for Romania, who are pushing a little bit. Not in any particular region, but they have this throw up near the corner flag on the right side, with all their supporters behind them. trying to motivate them through. What kind of energy are they bringing here? Statue over to the corner flag, tailed by Reinders, wins another throw. It's tippy-toe kind of stuff. They need to get another ball into that far post to see where Hadji is, although he might not be willing to go for the header. He's got the bandage on top. Taking that early knock. Elbow from Dumfries, and the cross comes in. It's well defended by the Netherlands. Stipe trying to win it back. It's put forward by Radu Dragusin. Out to the left wing. Big chase down, and Bergwijn's helping out Dumfries there. Spectacular defending with his clearance. Only as far as Statue, picked up by Hadji. And now they can work that left touch line with Marius Marin's pass. And back for Andre Böttger, who played for Alakud, from the Cluj player as well. Bacau. Good run in from Dennis Mann. Big talent, 25 years old. He's come a long way. Palmer now up to Serie A as a back pass, and Verbruggen will put it into touch over the Romanian fans. Sweeps it clear. Tricolori up against Clockwork Orange, one of the nicknames for the Netherlands. Won this tournament back in '88 with the likes of Van Basten. An iconic goal, the volley from over the head of the USSR keeper. Now Shelton, lovely ball, finds Reinders. There's some space down the corridor, flick on. It's a back heel almost from Simons. Romania's clearance only goes as far as Shelton. Down the left again, Reinders. Simons, Depay, big chance, but out comes Nitze. He made himself big enough and got in the way. The shot eventually hitting the keeper and rebounding outside the box. Danger signs for Romania, and Netherlands looking fluid and don't want to say perilous, but they're getting there. They're starting to find their footing in this game. Depay was offside in any case by about half a metre, and Dragusin wasn't to know, but Burka was. Coming in from the left half space, put it on the left, on the toe. But by then he was met by Nitze in the corner of the 6-yard box, and he'll steal about 4 or 5 metres and take the free kick. 12th minute of play. Romania 0, Netherlands 0. Nearly even start. Romania with a bit more of the ball. We will have a look at the flash score stats as we go along. So far, just the 1-goal attempt for the Netherlands, and 1 shot on goal. Nothing for Romania, despite a good ball in from Razvan Marin to find a head towards the head of Hadji. Not the head of Dumfries instead. Now Dennis Dragus coming deep. Formerly playing with Crotone as well, just like Mogos did. Also with Saint-Liège in Belgium. Started with Vittorio Costanta, one of the Romanian clubs, and he did score against the Ukraine on match day number 1, the 3rd goal. 24-year-old striker gets the nods. One ball out towards the left wing. It'll go past Mogos. Disappointed look on his face. Now 31 Mogos, just in for cap number 8. And once again, as we said at the top of the broadcast, it's his first appearance at this tournament. Long throw down the line from Dumfries, nudged on by Depay, and all the way back to the keeper from the number 2, Andre Ratiu. Plays for the Rayo Vallecano, one of the suburbs in Madrid. We'll be covering La Liga for you once the domestic seasons get back underway. Home of top flight football, not just the Euros, also Copa America. We are here for you with the audio broadcasts. As Dragusin can take his time to pick a pass, goes square, finds Burka, eventually a bit of heavy breathing. Coming forward is Bergwijn. Now the ball through. This is Dragus into the box. Lovely ball, and Dragus couldn't get it out from under his feet. It's picked off though, as Marius Marin, who plays with Pisa in Serie B, 2nd division in Italy. He's playing behind his namesake, Razvan Marin. Statue just next to Razvan. And Dennis Mann to his right. He receives the ball out the right wing. Ratiu's there, goes past him, wants to unleash on the left, and does, and it's narrowly wide. Beautiful from the Parma winger. Everyone with their phones looking for the drift of the ball to find the top corner. Narrowly wide, agonisingly wide here for someone like Dennis Mann, who did pick his target. He looked up. The Dutch defenders just watching him run past, and it was just over the top of the bar, coming in from that right half space. Outside the box, about 22 yards by the time he struck it. Good power behind that. Just needed to keep it down a little. So, best foray forward from Romania. Nearly 15 minutes gone. Tough defending. That is staunch from Romania, as across came Marius Marin. Cleaned up number 25, who's in pain now, Steven Bergwijn. Ajax winger, 12 goals, 4 assists this season. Not Ajax's best season, not their finest moment. From the Tottenham and PSV player as well. Still got a lot of kilometres in the tank for him. The ball trickles behind harmlessly. That'll be Vladimir Mitsa in Romania goal kick. Don't forget, a little later on, Austria and Turkey, another big one. And more history to be made, because one of those two are going through to the quarterfinals, and who knows, potentially a semi-final. Spain probably looking the best so far. 4-1, the come from behind victory over Georgia. Germany 2-0 win over Denmark. Portugal 1, Slovenia 0. That's thanks to the domination, I want to say, of Diego Costa. But in goals, Slovenia couldn't get a penalty past him. And Slovenia getting to the shootout thanks to the heroics of Jan Oblak. They covered up with commentator David Windsor last night. France and Belgium a 1-0 win, a late win. There's a deflected goal that went in. That was off Vertonghen from Colin Mawadi. But we do have the other side of the draw, England through after beating Slovakia, and Switzerland who win over Italy by 2-0. So the winner of this game will face the winner of Austria-Turkey, and the Netherlands working away on that right side. Dumfries put the ball into Hadji, who put it behind for a corner. So on the right side, the Netherlands can tee up here with a set piece. Potentially, it could be Romania or Netherlands against England. Who knows? As struck in, good delivery from Depay, over the top from De Vrij. Coming in from the right side, De Vrij's header off the Romania defender and back over, so Depay will get another shot at this 17th minute, ticking over into the 18th. Netherlands looking for the opening goal. Again, the Dutch number 10. Ake's there. Another deflection. Somehow hooked back in by Depay. Just got there before the ball bounced over the byline, and good punt forward. Picked up by Schouten. Dragus is trying to peel away from two Dutchies. Now it's versatile Zalby Simons, who usually does like to play the left of midfield, now being repurposed to control the traffic. Creative central midfielder. Wonderful ball over the top for him. That's brilliant stuff from Netherlands. Win another corner. That's off Dragusin. So this time the corner coming in from the left. And it's starting to turn the screw. Romania having a period where they have to get back and just try and withstand a bit of this pressure. Mitsa weighing up his options. Mark, that's marked at the near post. There's no one there except for Dragus. Tries to chip it away. Well done by Reinders. Brings it back in. Dinky pass from Simons. Ake. Now Depay's out there. Tries to swing it back into the mix. Reinders 40 yards out. Approached by Stanciu and settled down again by Schouten. Reinders on the halfway line. Not much to go to except backwards. Up comes Dumfries out of position, so he leaves it for De Vrij as the Netherlands get back into their formation. 4-3-3 under Ronald Koeman, 61 years old now, former defender, who's been quite a good coach since his retirement. a fair bit. Barcelona has coached at Everton and Barca, amongst others. In comes Holland again from the left. The shot will be cannoned in. It finds the near post. What an effort that is from Cody Gakpo. Romania are down in the 20th minute. A stinging shot. Took advantage of, he found about half a yard in that left half space. The Oranje celebrate here in Munich. Cody Gakpo with a moment of sublime magic. It's a goal that they will relish in the stands here in the orange half. That is still lots of time in this game to go for Romania to get back into this, but they need to find a goal, and that is near post. The finish, it crept in. Now, did it kiss the woodwork on the way? No, off the gloves of Nitsa, and it was low at about knee height by the time it got to him, maybe a little lower. Koeman celebrates, so does everyone back in the Netherlands. Well worth the highlights reel, that one. Cody Gakpo curling it in low, flat, and he had a clear vision of what he wanted to do. Now Haji will go and tries the same thing from further away. Disappointed with the way that he put it towards, to the left of the left post. So looking for an instant reply. Romania, 21st minute of the game, and now they're bouncing in the stands. Not the Romanians though. They have set up here with a zonal press, and now all of a sudden out to the right side for De Vrij. Netherlands find some space. They're out that side, back into the middle of Schouten. De Vrij might switch this. Reinders. It's almost as if Netherlands have two pivots at the moment in that centre circle. Okay. Serial winner of Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Not so for Yuri Schouten. Well, in a PSV sense, yes. Wonderful season, but missed out on Bologna's big season after leaving. Here comes Dumfries in from the right side, and again it's Romania that have to clear their lines, and they've given away another corner on that right wing. Did that come off Dragusin? A bit nervy the way he cleared that. So it's been a good spell of about 8 or 9 minutes for Holland in front of their fans. Depay will take this set piece in from the right wing. He'll curl it in on the right, so it will swing away from Nitsa, the goalkeeper. And Depay just 4 goals away from equaling Van Persie's record of 50. And it comes towards that near post. No one there for Holland, so it's up and away by Haji. Headed forward by Simons, and brought down again by Bergman, who looks okay since he went down a few minutes ago. Depay barged into, out-muscled. That was some smart defending. Just using the momentum of the ball, the defender, and then ensuring that Depay couldn't really move his legs. Big moment in the game. Cody Gakpo's opening goal. Would that be enough to get them through? Will Romania strike back? They need to just regroup. They had a splendid start to this game. They looked the better side. Plenty of flair on the bench as well. We'll go through those benches as the game goes on. The Netherlands in the lead. Halfway, lovely touch from Bergwijn. Now they've got some numbers forward. Just can't get it through the gap. Dragusin will clear. It's a long ball from Dennis Mann. Linesman's on hand to adjudicate. Says it stayed in. Mann will square things up. Haji has around a statue. Will use him into the box. Has to go first time. Squares it up. Big chance, Romania off the penalty spot. It's final effort from Dennis Mann, but it's gone to the right of the post. That was well done by Statue. Captain realizing that it was better to cross the ball back in, trying to catch Van Dijk off guard, but it was good coverage from Tijani Reinders, and that's trickled off Reinders and out. No, they're saying it came off Mann, so it is Verbruggen to take, goes short. They're looking to get out. Eventually back to the goalkeeper, straight down the middle this time with his clear green pastures for the Netherlands. It was well worked, that one. Now it's De Vrij, Shilton, and Rangers back from Van Dijk. They can come forward down the narrow spaces. Now the corridor with the Shilton, out to the right with Dumfries. Haji patrolling, so back for De Vrij. Rangers, Romania just really not able to keep up with the movement. Depay made the run, was expecting it from Ake about 45 away. They've kept it and they're going short. Looking a little bit more total football-esque, the Netherlands today. Ronald Koeman will be happy with the response after he castigated them after the loss to Austria. Square ball for De Vrij. And to the right again. They about 10 yards out. Depay, ball over his head. The volley comes the second time. The second swing from Rangers. It'll skid off. That's off Razvan Marin. So that will be another Dutch corner out in the left wing. Under some duress now, the Romanians. You can see the difference in the class levels. Comes in, it's a good dipping ball out to the right wing. And De Vrij was there. Tried to steer it in, looking for 2-0. The Dutch supporters thought it went in, but it clipped the side netting from the outside. Stunning ball in from Depay, and not so the header from De Vrij, but he had to wait for it. But he held his ground and found a bit of space. Now Ratiu cleaning the boots on the post. Haji getting a talking to from Edward Iordănescu, his coach. Former Panionos midfielder is Iordănescu. Did top their group, Romania, technically. Everyone in that group with 4 points, but still, have to score goals. They had a +1 goal difference. The Netherlands finishing third in their group. A real tough group as well. One of the groups of decks. There was 2 of those. Sliding challenge from Dragusin, and took the ball and the legs. Swept the leg. It's Mr. Miyagi out there, the Romanian version. Radu Dragusin got there with the right boot. So another big chance here for the Netherlands to lift it into the middle with Depay. How many corner kicks has he taken today? We will go to the stats shortly. Out comes Virgil van Dijk. Right into the middle. Attacked at the right post again was De Vrij. It's all the way back to Dumfries. And now Verbruggen. Group D, Netherlands third, 4 points. France with 5 points. Austria with 6. Poland just the 1 point. Not the best tournament for them. Been off to an earlier summer holiday. This time the linesman flags for the foul out there from Dragos. He's defending at left back. So that's on Bergwijn. Free kick about 10 or 12 yards from the right corner flag. Romania setting up. Don't want to go 2-0 down before the half-hour mark. Van Dijk, Gakpo and De Vrij looking to use their height. Same with Ake. Depay again delivers. Well done by Dragos. Razvan Marin gets the header. Picked up by Schouten, and it's a real period of domination in this game now by Holland. 0.14 the XG for Romania. It's 0.59 for the Netherlands. They've got one to show for that. 65% of the ball, 6 goal attempts to 3. So Romania have been down the other end. They just can't find the right pass. It's all about an extra millisecond, isn't it? Trying to find the pass back into the middle. and create a better opportunity. Statue had the opportunity to shoot or pass. He went for the pass. And here's Dumfries with one in from the right wing again. It's low. It's away from Statue. 30th minute of play, and a period of the game where Romania are just clinging on. Perhaps a bit overawed. Third place in Group D against first place in Group E. Van Dijk waits for another corner. Depay places it down. Again, it's just a carbon copy every time. Straight into the middle, but good shape on it, good lift. Easy for Romania to deal with it. They haven't got the largest side in the tournament, but definitely some big defenders with Burka and Dragos in there. Dragos is coming back to help out. Simons on the right wing, back to Verbruggen. And Van Dijk now. Captain's armband doesn't go long. De Vrij is operating a little forward of Van Dijk on the halfway line. Dragos Sport watching. Okay, wants to take on a player. No, does the U-turn. Back for Tijani Reinders. Found enough of an angle to curl a pass through. Comes Simons back on his trademark left wing. Gakpo, the goal scorer, to make it 1-0. About 10 minutes ago. Reinders. Oh, that's a scintillating pass through, and there's a cover defence. Slide tackle from Jagosin. And how has he put it to the side of goal? Most defenders would have put that into their own net. And Dumfries, was that offside? Tried to square that up for Depay. Would have been a simple tap in on the 6-yard line, but Jagosin got a boot in. Nitsa was already diving across towards Depay, but that was quick football from the Netherlands. They are looking smart, they are looking world class. Very balanced approach, but then when they do hit the trigger, they come forward at a rate of knots, and they're being quite superb there. Breathtaking football. Again, it's Depay. Might have hit an arm. Referee's given a free kick to Romania. Otherwise, it's a Virgil van Dijk push. It's all about the knocking off balance of the Romanian defender, trying to get any advantage. So out from Mogos. Oh, there's two players in a big collision there. One is Vasile Mogos. The other is Denzel Dumfries, who is known for being a little bit impulsive at times. So two players down for the count. And Mogos is looking a little bit worse for wear than the other. Medical teams are both out there now. We'll have a small break in play. Might be a chance to get some fuel into the system. A gorgeous evening for football. An ambitious looking Netherlands side have taken the initiative here in Munich. A glittering display. They've been clean, so tidy, going mainly down the middle of the pitch. And there's so much space for Romania playing with that 4-1-4-1. As soon as they get through that initial line, they are finding acres and acres of territory. Not to say that Romania isn't being tenacious. First game for them. Statue, Razvan Marin and Dragos with the goals and a 3-0 win over Ukraine. Lost 2-0 to Belgium. Then Razvan Marin from the spot. An equaliser against Slovakia to get through in first place. And now they have conceded as many goals as they've scored in this tournament, thanks to the opening goal from Cody Gakpo. And for him, that's tournament goal number 3. Depay and Weghorst with the others. The players are up, and wouldn't say okay. They're both on the touchline. It's 10 on 10 for now. Diagonal ball sent about 45 yards. Good header out from defence. Easy for Gakpo. So Ratu, forward pass. Stanciu's trying to come back and instigate something. Razvan Marin. Stanciu playing with Damak in Saudi Arabia. Ex-Wuhan player. Good skills on the 31-year-old. He's the national team captain. It's cap number 74 today. Not quite as many as Memphis Depay. 96 for him. Now, Simons out to the left for Gakpo. Lifts it into the middle. Dangerous spot. Good header out again. This time by Budka. And then Hadji. And Dragos being corralled by 3 through his legs. He's saying it's come off Schouten, but it hasn't. It's come off Dragos. Throw for Bergwijn. Now it's Van Dijk for Rangers. Again, the diagonal ball out to the right. Dumfries getting good curl on their deliveries into the box. It's making it difficult for Romania to, once they do get ahead to it in defence, to find a teammate. So they're able to put the ball away about 30 yards, but Koeman's got a good setup here to retrieve and bring it back, as this time Razvan Marin gets across. Good tackle on Dumfries. It's come off the Dutch player. So clever defending. Just a little fist bump there from Marin. Ex-Catanzaro player. 7th year with Pisa. Only worth about 1.5 million euros according to the Flash Score app. Got all those valuations and former transfer fees for each player, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Of course, Cody Gakpo, the goal scorer today, 42 million from PSV to Liverpool. Second season in the Premier League. 8 goals, 5 assists. Second year. And did have a good impact. It's done about 18 months, hasn't he? January transfer in 2022-23. Long ball down from Nitsa. I have to say, Dumfries has had more impact than Ake on that other wing. That's the kind of player he is. A bit more attacking, a bit more flair. Ake a bit more composed. The Rangers of AC Milan finished second in Serie A. 20 million euro signing. So Ake back to Van Dijk. Romania again just waiting for a moment to strike on the counter, but it's the Netherlands with all the ball possession. Down the left, into the box, left half space. Gakpo squares it up, trying to cut it back almost, and again, it's very, very tough for Ratu. They give it away instantly. It is just a magnificent setup. It's emphatic football all around. Here's De Vrij, 40 yards out, down towards Dumfries. One touch, took it away from Hadji. Dragos couldn't get there. He's out on the left wing, all alone and isolated. I think there's going to be a change by the look of it. Edward Iordănescu looking as Simons was able to bring down a long ball. It's hacked away in desperation. Romania are struggling. They do know it. It is unrelenting from Holland. That is a superb ball over the top for Depay. Ake put through, so there will be a change. It is the left back Mogos who hasn't recovered. So he took a knock to the head and immediately started waving to the medical team to come on. First change of the game. It is Rakovitan that will take his place. He's with Rakał Częstochowa in Poland. Bogdan Rakovitan, 24-year-old defender, now in for Mogos at left back. Here comes Depay on the byline, puts it across, the face of goal, taken by Rangers, needs to shoot from right to left, leaves it for Simons, 2 in front of him, tries to nutmeg Ratu, then the trick stick, with the cross with a foot, one behind the other. Almost, well, there's a Dutch player, Andy van der Meij, that used to do that a fair bit. They are on the ropes right now, Romania. Stanchu getting the header to that, but it's another corner for the Netherlands. This time it's Simons. A bit more height and flight on that one. The punch from Nitsa. Then it was sent off by Aji. Taken back on the halfway line. Verbruggen, the Hollander, just dominating. All the ball with them. Verbruggen, a bit audacious. It's going to play off because Simons won the header. Ake was there in support. And they play the line between the pair of them again. It's kept in by Simons. Up against Ratiu. Okay, sliding challenge from Dragus to no avail. Van Dijk, it's brave football. Really are trying everything. The Netherlands is Dumfries can bring it down on the third attempt. A lot of space. It's all about accurate passing and also just the knowledge, the foresight from players. Nowhere to stand, nowhere to run into. Dumfries, first time cross. Shelton on the edge. It's Depay, couldn't outmuscle Dragusin, then hacked away again. Romania are in all sorts here. There's a Dutch player down. It's Van Dijk as Simons runs into the congestion. Now Shelton. This is divine football. Hopefully England fans are watching this one. They might end up playing the Netherlands if they can get past Switzerland. Tap on from Depay, used his body well, then laid it off for the run of Dumfries. So maybe this is the kind of chemistry that Koeman needs. There's a rampant Dutch attack right now. And can they crack Romania once more? Bit of tension down in that back third for the Tricolori. Again, it's Hadji, sticks his foot out but misses. Dumfries will take it to the byline, win another corner that's come off Andrei Burka. 6 goals and 1 assist for Burka at Alakud. Sea of orange is there, but they celebrate one more goal before half-time. And 2-0 is not just a mountain to climb with Romania in this kind of form under real pressure. Nitsa setting his defence. The players having words between each other. Bit of smack talk perhaps. 43rd minute. Depay. This time he goes off the outside of the boot and very nearly on another day Wynn might have sent that into the far left corner. This is a corner kick taken from the right side and he's perhaps done that on purpose. That did go in. Enough to say he might be up there with one of the best Euros goals of all time. Definitely this century. And again, the audacity of the Netherlands players, especially Memphis Depay, looking for goal number 47, which would bring him within 3 of Robin van Persie. Long throw. With Romania in possession, given away by Dragusin. That's simple pressure that is really getting in their heads. Depay just walked towards Dragusin and hacked at it. Fast score stats will show you 71% of the ball with Ronald Koeman's side. Bergwijn back in for Depay. Dumfries. Simple pass. Simple defending. Oh, that's kept in by Bergwijn. Squares it up. Big chance here. Simons. No. He's put it just to the right of the right post. And it was a heart and mouth moment. Lackadaisical, this kind of defending. It was Burka that was back there trying to shepherd the ball out. Bergwijn knew it. Put it to the penalty spot where Xavi Simons was standing. He tried to work it from one foot to the other, couldn't find the space, and eventually, by the time he struck it, let's see, I think it's a right foot effort. put it through the legs of Marius Marin and wide of the right post by about half a metre. Danger signs are there. This is a side that looks like they've been on top of the world for a long time, the Netherlands, and maybe Romania are just making them appear that way. Devastating. No matter how you look at it, this is a big fight back from Holland, who had that disappointing loss in the final group game to Austria. As we said at the top of the broadcast, Koeman was disgusted with his side. They've been compact, they've been spread out in the right positions. It's a good formation, good system, and it's been about effective distribution of the ball. How much in terms of first half stoppages will we have? Verbruggen in possession. Straight down for Schulten, out to the left for Ake. 3 minutes we've got, and that'll be down to those injuries. I think Romania can count themselves lucky they're not down by a bigger margin. Felix Weyer, our German referee of the afternoon, has had a fairly easy game to officiate. Despair on the faces of some of these Romanians. Long ball from Verbruggen, Depay up against two. Still caused a bit of confusion. Back from Rakovitan. With Nitsa, he's going to punt this ball out towards the left wing. First time pass down the left. Dragus picked up by Hadji. That's not the best clearance from Van Dijk. He'll find space for Dragus in off the left half space. Wants to find the angle on the right boot, but was well done by Schulten, and standing his ground was Verbruggen. It's taken a while for Romania to mount a shot on goal, and it's first half stoppages. Well done by Denis Dragus. Looking for a second goal of the tournament. Straight at Verbruggen. He would also punt. Just makes it over halfway. Picked up by Marius Marin. Now back to the keeper. So Nitsa get it back underway for Rakovitan. He's not going to muck about. Straight down the middle, and it was nearly worked out by Ratiu. Somehow playing it centre forward. Perhaps sent forward by Iordănescu, hoping for a very late first half equaliser. Verbruggen rolls it forward. Reinders. Pass to the chest of Bergwijn. Romania looking steadfast with their formation at the moment. Don't want to go down by 2-0 before the half. Back into the middle with Van Dijk. He'll chip it forward. It's ambitious. Won't be taken by Gakpo, who has gone a little quiet in his last 15 minutes. And no yellow cards in the first half. The switch with Romania might get the final shot here. 15 seconds to go. It's Hadji, squares that up, and was there contact on Dragus from Van Dijk? The Romanian striker is not complaining. There's good ball in from Hadji. He's ensured that Romania will have one last crack here, because Van Dijk has put that back and behind for a corner. In from the left side. We've gone past the 3 minutes. Referee Zvea allowing this set piece for Romania. Last play of the half. Hadji with a head bandage, with his dad in attendance. Good ball in. It's away by Van Dijk. Hadji's there. Puts it to the far post, and there's two players there for the header. Was there high contact? Because Romania might be asking, might be a half shout here for a penalty. Rakovitan was there behind De Vrij, behind Ake, and there was a bit of high contact. I'm not going to say it was enough to warrant a penalty. Felix Zweier, our German referee, brings the first half to a close. Round of 16 Euros football for you. Elimination match. At this point, it's Romania going out. They trail by 1-0. Cody Gakpo in the 20th minute. Zabi Simons with the assist, but it was all about Gakpo's finish and about his will to take on the Romanian defence in off that left half space. Planted it down low, creeping inside that left post. Nitsa maybe on another day would have got a hand to it and pushed it out, but today it's in. Netherlands are winning. We'll be back in about 10 to 12 minutes time here for the second half. the Romanian onslaught in the first 10 or 15 minutes, but they responded ever so well. It's been an epic performance from them. Good team cohesion, and Romania have the second half kickoff out from Raptio to the right wing. Dennis Mann, almost a passenger for most of that first half. The Netherlands with a bit of defending to do with Reinders, who sends it out for a Romania throw. So up near the right corner flag, back in for Dennis Mann. He'll lift it in. It's a cheeky little Lamine Yamal kind of ball, diagonal, looking for the head of Hadji, who's already suffered a head knock in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game with Denzel Dumfries' elbow. It was unintentional. He got up and he was okay with the bandages, and he's still out there on the left side. There's a change at the break. It is Bergwijn that comes off for Daniel Marlin, is in from Dortmund. Good season, and start last time out against Austria. They're coming that right side of attack. Marlin, De Vrij, good dexterity to get it from one foot to the other, then chip it out from defence. Romania looking to start the second half as they did the first, with a balanced approach and very rapid pressure. Super performance though from the Netherlands. Romania very, very nearly bid back in first half stoppages. Got a corner there and unable to turn it home. Now there's a collision out for that's De Vrij. A clumsy challenge. He's going to be penalised here with a free kick. How much contact was there? This is in Stanciu. So De Vrij almost fresh airing his clearance, and that was because Stanciu got a little touch in. So referee Felix Zvaya got that one right, out on the left wing, about 40, maybe 35 yards back from the byline for Romania. 10 or 15 in from the touchline. This is a good set piece opportunity for them in the 48th minute. 1-0, Netherlands leads. So Stanciu and Hadji. Stanciu takes it on the right boot, lifts it in, wonderful ball, good punch away from Verbruggen though. So first punch thrown by Romania in the second half. It was lifted in just over the penalty spot, right at the edge of the 6-yard line. Out came the keeper to make amends for what the Netherlands defence were lacking. So Daniel Marlin with 13 goals and 1 assist at Dortmund. 27 games, so outstanding season from him. Third year there after leaving PSV at age 25 now. Now Reinders has been kicked out by Hadji. Wins a free kick in his own half, out to the left side. Good sturdy performance, not just from him but also Juri Schouten, former Bologna player with PSV now. A lot of ex-PSV players around. Not so for Virgil van Dijk, ex-Groningen before he went to Celtic and then Southampton. 7 years with Liverpool. The Dutch captain looking to get them through to the quarterfinals. Will play the winner of Austria and Turkey. That game later on, and that will be covered here on the home of Euro 2024. Flash score with another live commentary for you coming. As Reinders finds some space, he goes around Razvan Marin, carries us about 45 yards, might line up, shoots, but there's a good block on there by the first half substitute Bogdan Rakovitan. That would have been one of the good solo goals of the tournament from Tijani Reinders. Just couldn't find the space. Got to the edge of the box. And Gakpo lifts it to the right post. Up went Simons. Now it's Marlin. It's glanced off the top of his head. And the referee wants a bit of calm. The Dutch side wanted to appeal for a handball. That's because there was a dive. Put his body in the way. was Rakovic. Was right up against the torso though, so no penalty. They did check it, a little silent check. Cody Gakpo found the bottom corner in the first half to put Koeman's side in the lead. Don't forget, you can find all the match reports on Flash Score as well. Now Romania win another free kick in a similar position to what they had before when Stantru curled it over the top and very nearly found the header of Rakovic, who has had much more impact than what Vasilij Mogos did, who started the game at left back but went off injured. So this will be left for Stantru. Hadji getting another body in the box. Two arms go up. Won't be able to take it because the referee's seen something and he wants to have a word. Dragusin on the edge of the box with De Vrij, Rakovic, and also Burka, Dragus. Those are the players they need there in the vicinity. Over the head of Dragusin. Well done by Ake. Then hacked. It's more of a rugby bomb clearance from Memphis Depay. Settled down by Dennis Mann. Goes behind to Ratiu. Now into the middle. And they might try again through Marius Marin. Shouton, dinky little touch. Found Gakpo, he's much more central. Depay up on the left wing now. Just looking to occupy space. Make sure they've got bodies in certain positions. Iordănescu. Very vocal on that touchline now. Needs a goal. Decided to make any inroads here or to make history as well. One change each side. Banku out of this game. He started against the Slovakians in the final group game. A couple of yellow cards will make sure that you miss out in the second round, but after this game it all gets wiped. A yellow card and you will start again from a clean slate. Out to the right now for De Vrij. Slow build up from the Netherlands. Cagier start in the second half, just like they had in the first. Ake. Romania with a mid-block. Playing that 4-1-4-1. Netherlands with a 4-3-3. Verbruggen in goal. Van Dijk, De Vrij, Dumfries and Ake. That's the back four. Reinders, Simons and Schouten. Up forward is Depay, Gakpo and one change. Bergwijn out for Doniel Malen. He's on the ball now, number 18. Plays it into space for De Vrij on the run to the edge of the box, right side. And then a skidding ball. Depay, somehow, he has not found the goal. We need to see a replay on this one because that was desperate defence from Romania to make sure that he couldn't turn that home from 6 yards. That was Ratiu that got his body in the way, and then he fist pumps. He knows that is as good as scoring a goal, that kind of challenge. Not only did he have to mark up on Gakpo, he came away from Gakpo to thwart Depay, who just needed to tap it beyond Nitsa, who would have had no chance. Netherlands with their first real attack in the second half and looking as though they're about to make it 2-0. Now Marlon takes on Rakovic down that right wing. Narrow looking defence. Marlon takes it about as far as he can go, about 30 yards. Back into midfield with the Reinders and Ake. Some space. Thought about crossing it in. Nowhere to go except behind. Romania in this circumstance playing on the counter-attack. Reinders back on it. He's got De Vrij out to the right. Instead he goes over. Penetrating ball for Simons out on the left wing. Edge of the box. Ake's there again. Omnipresent. Absolutely everywhere. There's there two of him out there. Good ball in. There was a push from Hadji. Referee doesn't want to know about it with Dumfries going down in the box a little too easily. And again, the flight on that ball is gorgeous. from Gakpo, and Dumfries was almost shouting before he even lost his balance as though he wanted the penalty. There was a grab on the arm though, but he waited for the grab to finish. It was just a quick one from Hadji. Then Dumfries went down, losing his balance as though he was that referee. Dived to the ground when Paolo Di Canio came in towards him. So a bit of simulation, no one penalised. Those things happen. Let's play on with Romania in possession. Hadji, Marius Madin, square ball out for Dragusin. Haven't seen him on the ball too much. Easily past Depay, who allowed him to get forward so he could be out of possession if he gave it away, and he did. Now shouting for Reinders. Ake's forward, so is Simons in a central position. Gakpo watches the ball glide past him and out for a Romania throw. It's disappointing, that finish. 11 minutes gone in the second half. Romania making no inroads, but Netherlands not extending their leads. They're looking more likely to do that if anyone is going to score another goal. Here's Reinders. This time finds the space, found the angle, but put it wide to the left of the left post from in front, about 19 yards out from Mitz's goal. He was able to nutmeg an opponent on the way in. That's Stanciu. He got the ball in between his legs, off Stanciu's ankle, and it sat nicely, almost a layoff of the Romanian captain. Now Razvan Marin. It's a good ball, deep into attacking territory. Dennis Mann wants to take on Ake, and telegraphed that run. Shelton just stood there and waited. Dennis Mann showing that Matteo Politano like one. Now there's a 3-on-2. Holland could score here if it wasn't for Rakovitan getting a foot in. Sends it out for another corner right side. But Marlon had possession, needed to find Depay, or he had Gakpo that was unmarked, but Depay had two on him, so he peeled off and went to the half, or to the penalty spot, while Dragusin and Rakovitan continued to run towards the keeper, but Rakovitan got his body in the way, and that's what counts. Another corner. Let's have a look at that corner count in this game at 1-0. Stats on the flash score app. Must be into double figures by now, surely. And it comes, Van Dijk, and he's put that one wide. There's more than half a chance, you'd have to say there. It was Dragusin that lost his footing, and Van Dijk had a free header, put it down, and it's just grazed the outside of the post. So another chance goes begging for the Netherlands. Will they come to regret that one? Possession 67% with the away side. Technically that is Holland. Corner kicks 11-1. Reinders, poor touch back, but Shelton has just supreme work to keep possession of that ball. Revitalised player. Now Gakpo! Good 1-2 with Depay. This time Nitsa makes the save. I think it would have missed anyway. Now Hadji, good pirouette turn. Loses Dumfries, who slipped. Now Drag. Five yards away. Some space here. It's Dragus. Try to find the gap between Ake's legs. Off the defender out for a throw. Good outcome for the Netherlands because it's gone about 20 metres in the other direction. Now Ratiu with the blue hair. Man wants the 1-2. This time it's going to be a corner off Ake. Sometimes you just don't know what Dennis Mann's going to do. I don't think he knows what he's going to do. He just takes on the man, and sometimes he's got boots of concrete, heavy touches, but does have blistering pace. It's a bit more intelligence. This time it's Hadji into the middle, and Dumfries sees it behind once more. Consecutive corner kicks for Romania on the hour mark. Can they strike and make this 1-1? Interesting tussle now. Netherlands no longer having it all their own way. It was one-way traffic in, say, after the 15th minute mark. In it comes from Razvan Marin. Good central ball. Van Dijk heads it about 35 metres downfield. Is there any way through for Romania? And aside from Dragos with a late shot and stoppage time in the first half, went straight to Verbruggen. Hasn't been much else. Stanchuk, vertical pass, then Hadji. De Vrij, high clearance. It's going to be a Romania throw, this time on the left wing. Rakovitan is forwards, about 30 yards back from the corner flag. Romania far from out of this. All it takes is 1 nanosecond of luck or brilliance, one way or the other. That's Burka with a back heel in the attacking half. The defender doing that, the centre half. Now to the left wing, it's a slow passage here. Hadji, called for it, about 3 yards. Now he'll swing it over. Ake all alone with Dennis Mann. They're trying to isolate the two. Forward pass towards Ratiu, but he's well read by Gakpo, who's playing at left back. Ake is an option if he wants to go out to the left again. This is a central run. It's about 50 metres, this run. Gakpo lines up, and that is a beautiful save from Nitsa. And very nearly a brace for the Liverpool winger. He won this ball about 25 metres into his own half, took it all the way to the edge of the attacking box. I'd say 23 yards he's hit that from, in line with the right post, going for the bottom left corner. And he was at full extension. Florin Nitsa, the Gaziantep goalkeeper, turning 37 tomorrow. So out on the left wing, Depay curls it towards Nitsa. Romania hanging on. Will come in from the right side now with Schouten. Half a chance here, into the roof of the net. Is it offside? Everyone's hands are up. Gakpo, they come to him to celebrate. I think he's beaten the offside trap. It goes onto the scoreboard. Romania 0, Netherlands 2. 63rd minute goal and a brace for Cody Gakpo, number 4 for the tournament at Euro 2024. Bit of numerology for the Dutch fans, and it is now that 2-goal cushion coming from a corner. It was glanced on. Now, was it a Dutch player still down with De Vrij? Now it came in. I'm sorry to say, Netherlands supporters, that is offside from Gakpo every day of the week. Other linesmen didn't spot that in real time. I don't know. The goal check is ongoing. Marlon had a touch, and already Gakpo was half a body offside. That goal will definitely be chalked off. But it just shows they are lethal. And they are finding so many opportunities in front of goal. The review is still going with referee Felix Zweier. Clever football from Holland. It's a long review. Referee signals for offside. Free kick Romania in their own 6-yard box. No goal. It stays at 1-0. And I track what I said before. He's back to 3 goals, not 4. Cody Gakpo. That's good work from Stanchuk. Surging run. Lifts it over to the right post. Verbruggen watches it. It will sail over the goal. And disappointing outcome for Dennis Mann. It's a little overhit, that one. Nikolai Stanchuk, the captain, 31 years old with Damak in Saudi Arabia, ex-Wuhan, ex-Slavia and Sparta Prague. Played for both big clubs in the Czech Republic, also the biggest in Romania, which formerly known as now Bucharest. Just need to get Razvan Marin on the ball a little more. I've seen a lot from Stanchuk. Both Marins holding back, trying to steady the ship when Netherlands come forward. Schouten, their holding midfielder with Reinders. It almost is a 4-2, two pivots talking about for Holland. Space now for Simons. Good ball to shift it out towards Gakpo. Up against Ratiu. Squares it. Shocking pass. Stanchu. Another shocking pass. This is Marlin. Takes on Stanchu. Around him with ease. Reinders about 35 yards out. Referee getting in the way. Back it goes to Van Dijk. Now Ake. 66th minute. Still just a goal in this. Titanic struggle in the second half. Netherlands not having it all their own way. You have to say they're still the better side. Now De Vrij down the right wing, finds Dumfries. Marlin comes, shoved off the ball by Rakovitan. It's been a bit of a fresh air for Romania since he's come on for Mogos. Space for Simons in between the lines. Marius Marin to Dennis Mann, both playing in Serie B, the Italian second division. Parma have been since promoted. Dennis Mann with 11 goals, 6 assists in the second division there. 4th year with Parma. Former club of Fabio Cannavaro, Gigi Buffon, the likes of Hernan Crespo, Gianfranco Zola as well. This is Xavi Simons. A yellow card's coming. First of the game. He's been brought down about 25 yards out directly in front by the number 6, Marius Marin. This clipped Simons as he's gone past him. So adaptable, so versatile. Xavi Simons playing a central midfield role today. Marius Marin, as I said, first into the book. Just a little worry for Romania there. Marin's one of those players, just one of 3 for Romania that hasn't scored. Talking about outfielders, of course, Dragusin and Mogos. Never scored for the country. Now they've got set piece to worry about. 4 in the wall. It's just slightly left, in line with the left post. Depay goes low and it's skidded just wide again. That is a coat of paint, perhaps. Goes low and he went under the wall. That was intelligent. And the man with 46 international goals. Did deserve one there. Nitsa was really struggling to get there. So we'll see a change. Ake and Schouten out. In comes number 16, Veerman, and Van der Ven. Outstanding defender. Mickey Van der Ven at 23 years of age. Gets a run off the bench, valued at just under 50 million euros according to Flash Score. Tottenham boy under Ange Postecoglou in his first year there since leaving Wolfsburg. Started out with FC Volendam. First year in the Premier League. Was 27 games, 3 goals, 0 assists. And in terms of national team football, he wears the number 15. And this is cap number 7. No goals to his name. Can he change that? So Joey Veerman, the player on. Another exceptional talent coming in from PSV. And for cap number 14. Does have 1 international goal to his name. At the moment he's 25 years old. He's a creative midfielder. And again, he's one of those adaptable midfielders that can play in the middle and also on the left. He likes to switch play. From what I've seen at PSV, very cool customer. So out was Yuri Schouten, who definitely was one of the most solid players for the Netherlands today. Nekanake. Nothing more needs to be said about him, but that's 3 changes overall for Ronald Koeman. 20 minutes to go for Romania to get something. Switch from Rakovitan. That was inch perfect, about 55 yards. Out to Dennis Mann. They're up high now. Romania going from left to right in the second half in the all-yellow. Back with Mann. He'll curl it. And they've got 2 men free. It's Razvan Marin. Couldn't work out the shot. Didn't know whether to pass or whether to shoot. Now it's Depay. Did he trip up the defender to win possession? Linesman says yes. So did the referee. So a free kick Romania. And we've got another substitution. Triple sub by the look of this, just to make life a bit more difficult for me. All at once they're coming in here with Mihaila Alibek and also Sikaldao. So Marius Marin, Dragus and Hadji all out. Triple change for Iordănescu. Will probably go to that left wing. (24-year-olds), another Parma player, Valentin Mihaila. 32 games with Parma this season, 6 goals, 2 assists. He's been there for about 4 years. Had a stint with Atalanta, came from Craiova, in his native homeland. And the other player in is Denis Alibek. And Alibek has played for Romania on 38 other occasions, 5 goals. Mihaila. As Holland come again, it's Gakpo, back heel, the shot comes. Simons should have shot a bit earlier. No good ball for Veerman, wants to put it into the bottom corner and has narrowly missed. Going across the face of goal from a tight angle, opened up his body to place it on the right boot into the far right corner down low. Nitsa, and no one got a touch on that, not Ratiu. That is missed by about 2 inches. Could have made a goal number 2. So Alexandru Sikaldao, a midfielder in from Galatasaray, 4 goals for Romania, 38th cap. Denis Alibek will be all eyes on him now as the second stick down in Romania's campaign. 33-year-old plays with Waitha. Team from Qatar. Last season, 5 goals, 4 assists there. He's played for a whole assortment of clubs, including Steaua Bucharest and Astra and Bologna. Just for a quick stint there, started out with Inter as a junior back in 2010. So plenty of talent. Not sure about the mentality. Let's see if he can become the Romanian hero of the day. 16 minutes to go, out to the left wing with Rakovitan. Back with Sikaldao. Rakovitan has looked good player. Sikaldao loses the ball much too easily. Back to the keeper. And Verbruggen. Thumping drive down the ground. Good nudge on towards Marlin from Dumfries. Tough Rakovitan. So it's a throw for the Netherlands out on that right side. Into the attacking half. It was a free kick in the end. As for the shove on Marlin, and it goes back to the keeper. The Netherlands just looking for the 1-0 win to tie things up and to shut up shop. We're going to find out. Romania will come at them if they do that, so they're better off going for 2-0. in my humble opinion. Simons wants the ball in the middle. Mullen goes behind towards Veerman. Out to the left wing for Gakpo. Had a goal disallowed to take it to 2-0. His cross. Not sure he was looking where it was going, but Burkhardt gets it away. Now some space in behind. Here comes Dumfries. He'll chip it. Far post. Gakpo's there. So is Depay. Goes off Depay. Back behind him. And then Ratiu is chopped down illegally by Cody Gakpo. And again, it's all about that flight. Gave every opportunity to the two Dutch players. Off Dragoson's head. Used his height to his advantage. But then Ratiu had to shrug off Gakpo. Couldn't ride the challenge. And that surely is a Romanian free kick. They've made 4 changes in this game. Netherlands and Koeman 3. Winner to take on tonight's winner. Austria or Turkey. Austria slight favourites, you'd think. Turkey in attack and with Çalhanoğlu in midfield. Just never know what they're capable of. It'll be tough for Romania to go out with 4 goals scored, 4 goals conceded. The Netherlands, 5 goals scored in this tournament now, 4 conceded. Haven't made a quarter-final since 2008. Throw for them in their own half, right side. Dumfries has the ball. Now he receives a yellow because they are time wasting a little now. Dumfries, the first for the Oranje, the clockwork orange, the Flying Dutchman. They were flying in the first half. And they're working out down that right wing. Marlon. Good ball around the body. Razvan Marin, arms all over Dumfries. Quick throw, back in. Dumfries finds Reinders. Went down with a knock. 3 Romanians there. They can come away with it, but there's no one to pass to. They've got to just take the ball 3-4 yards at a time. The ball from Staciu will find its way to Verbruggen. So what is next on the agenda for Romania? And what will Koeman do with his 2 remaining changes? Can Dennis Alibak actually get a shot on goal as they all pull back to try and dispossess Simons? Dragosin came off his line. Depay now up against Ratiu. They might sit for Simons. Oh, very nearly an own goal. And it would have been Mahela's clearance into Simons, and it's deviated back just wide of the left post. So inadvertently, Simons may have had his own goal. Some will argue he should have had one against France. That would have changed the whole landscape, the whole ecosystem of who would be playing who. So Romania with it. And Razvan Marin trying to command this situation. Long ball around Mahela. Dumfries. That was brilliant play. It's off him though. No free kick for him. Had to try and subdue Mahela. Romanian throw, left wing. Encouraging stuff from them. The tricolori, the 3 colours. Shipped out to the right wing. Man still on into the middle for Ratiu. An inverted right-sided defender in the middle. He's also making a run into central positions near the penalty spot. He's waiting for the ball. Good header away, and De Vrij will ensure that Marlon can counter-attack here. Simons is not being tagged, otherwise he can go back out towards Gakpo, and will he go with a touch? Drives, and it's over the top. Could be a corner kick though to the Netherlands. That came off Razvan Marin. although Malin was beaten in midfield, he did track Malin and then got his body in the way because it was Gakpo that took a touch before he shot. It's just that left heel of Rakovitan that was able to get it over the top in the end. Not sure if it nicked Van Malin. In any case, Memphis Depay with another corner kick out the left wing. Into the middle, Dragusin standing firm. Heads at about 20 metres clear. There's some space here for Mihaela. There's a high foot and they're going to be penalised here. Otherwise, Mihaela was away. And that is against Alibek, I think. The foul, and then Stanchu. Have to be careful here. He's got a yellow card. He's furious that referee Zvaya didn't allow this to be played on. And I'd have to say it's a very soft free kick because Alibek, you are allowed to go for those. He wasn't to know that Dumfries was dipping his head. And in the end, his foot was nowhere near Dumfries. But Dumfries collapsed to the ground as if he'd been kicked. So, a bit of an injustice for Romanian fans. This time, Nicolae Stancu into the book. The captain protesting. Second yellow for Edward Iordănescu's side, who's now resigned himself to sitting down, also in protest. Out to the left wing for the Netherlands as they chip it down through Van der Ven. Dragusin with a high foot. Simons doesn't dive though. The Dutch throw about 25 yards back from the left corner flag. They're going from right to left. Going down towards the Romanian end in terms of fans. Would be a bit of a blow for Romania to concede a second, especially at this end. They'll have to watch the ball go in to end their campaign, and vice versa for the Dutch supporters down the other end if Romania were to strike and get an equaliser. Here comes Gakpo, shouldered off the ball, and it's into the back of the net. That's got to stand, surely. That is Daniel Malin to make it 2-0. A simple tap-in, but it was the work of Cody Gakpo. He made this goal, and he may have opened up the door to the quarter-finals. The Netherlands are looking good. A 2-0 lead. 83rd minute. It is Daniel Malin with a goal. One went in off him against Austria. That was an own goal. This time he scores. It is a simple tap-in. Van der Ven, he put the ball down the line for Depay. Then Gakpo went around Dragusin, who thought he was shepherding the ball out. That has stayed in. And it's a game of inches sometimes and millimetres because Dragusin expected that to go out. Gakpo knew it wasn't. Took a touch, took it towards the goal, drew in one or two, including the keeper. Cut it back for Daniel Malin, who was there at the left post to tap home. And it is Andre Burka was nowhere near him. Too much space for Malin there, and Dragusin is at fault on this occasion. 2-0, Netherlands leading Romania, and now it's panic football, surely, with about 6 minutes to go. It was already going to become this, with Romania chasing the game, but now they need 2 just to take it to extra time. And in saying that, that kind of tactic will invite the Dutch to get forward in with bit of an overload if they can get possession. That is Romania looking to play it quicker. Nitsa, it's a clearance that doesn't work out. Malin will send it over towards Depay. Will he shoot for 3-0? Sends it a little to the right of the right post, and it would have been going over anyway. So it's just a matter now for Koeman and his side, if they want to clean them up, could end up 3 or 4-0. Romania are going to push players. Weghorst comes in for Gakpo. Where's the number 9 for Netherlands? Now, international cap number 37, 12 goals previously. And still Romania, they are struggling. They've lost their shape. They've lost their calmness. Even though they were down, they showed a bit of a system. They're able to keep possession. And it's been a much more even half. Although you have to say Netherlands deserve the win. This is going to go against Alibek, this foul. The Romanian striker that's come on. 4.5 minutes to go before stoppage time. So Ruud Weghorst, former Manchester United striker, didn't get a goal in the Premier League with them. Down the right side with Dumfries into a lot of space. Wants to hold it up away from Burka. Back in from De Vrij to Veerman. Another one of those players that narrowly missed. Ball in from De Vrij. Tried to get it in behind for Dumfries, who's staying up on that right wing. Playing with width and at will. Now Mihaila. Romania with the majority of their forwards being ball carriers. The Dutch, they can do that, as we've seen with the Rangers, with a 40-metre run, and Gakpo, I'd say about 60-70 metres. The one that his shot was put over the top for a corner. Depay slowing it down. Same with Rangers. And for Veerman, Simons and Weghorst couldn't work it out. It'll run through towards Nitsa. No birthday celebrations for him. It'll be maybe a trip to the airport. Maybe he'll take the day off. Who knows? Maybe he'll stick around to watch a bit more Euros action, or maybe he'll even tune in to Flash Score to catch Austria and Turkey later this evening. That one coming your way on Flash Score. The Dutch fans, the Oranje in the stands here of all ages. They're here. They love that colour orange. Plenty of yellow. They've come as far as they can from the look of things. And some of these fans are just breathing it all in. Romanian fans know that it could be over. Good game by Stanciu, their captain. He's going to come to the bench. And he gets a standing ovation from the travelling contingency. Olaru comes in. Darius Olaru, number 14, plays for Steaua Bucharest, cap number 20. He's never scored for Romania. Let's have a look on the Flash Score app and see what kind of player he is. 15 goals, 5 assists. He's got a few minutes in this tournament. Did get 23 minutes against Belgium in a 2-0 loss. So a harmless ball forward, and Verbruggen will take his time in retrieving this. You have to feel sorry for Rakovitan, the first half substitute for Mogos, because he's had a really good game. And he was drawn over once Dragusin had given up on Gakpo, who was towing the ball along the byline, keeping it in. He had to leave his man, which is Malen, to try and shut down Gakpo, and then Malen had a simple tap-in. Good ball in towards Weghorst, who skidded across the turf, couldn't get his right boot to that, otherwise it would have been 3-0. Hurried ball towards Alibek. They've got 3 up forward now. One of them is Dragusin. Not sure if that's the coach's decision or his, but he's standing in front of De Vrij. So trying to use the height to bring the ball down. Alibek. Dragusin screaming for the ball. He's 40 yards away though. And Weghorst is doing the defending. He's going to win this. For Burka will cut him off. Now, is there a streaker? Indeed there is. So a few seconds wasted here. About to tick over into stoppages. We're at the end of the 90th minute. 2-0 lead for Netherlands. 4 minutes added on. Only lost about 20 seconds for that streaker. 4 minutes for Romania to pull something out here. Need a goal immediately. Long ball sent in. Dennis Mann. Now comes the keeper Verbruggen. Easy take for him. Hasn't had to make too many saves today. Made one off Dennis Dragos at the end of the first half. 2.5 minutes. And Netherlands will be through. Starting to get some form. Memphis Depay did say before the game, this is where the Euros start. Good games, I guess in his opinion, just the warm-up. They very nearly went home. Just never guaranteed as a third-place side in your group. Although they did, in saying that, finish amongst the very best of those. Another change coming. It's a Dutch change. Memphis Depay is the man called over. And Blind will come in. So Daley Blind is with Girona these days, or Girona, however you want to pronounce that one. 34-year-old defender. So just giving him some minutes. It's his first involvement in this tournament. So well done to Daley Blind. Romania with a very late corner at the left wing. And the haters getting heckled. This is down in front of the Dutch supporters who send it high towards Ratiu, but it's going to be called back. And Kovitan and Dragusin trying to form the conga line. Being blocked on their run, though. They're standing on the penalty spot. Referee Zvaya is trying to restore order. So Olaru has Van Dijk to contend with. And it comes from Mihaela. It's sent high. Headed back from Mann. Almost a wasted set piece. And it comes from Razvan Marin now. Good header from Van Dijk. Steadfast. And now Simons can poke it forward. And here comes the Netherlands in transition. Reinders is running through. Wants the ball from Marlin. Takes on the man. Needs to score. And does. Gets a brace. That was wonderful to watch from Daniel Marlin. He sliced them in half. He carried the ball to the edge of the box. Lashes it home in the bottom left corner. Romania 0, Netherlands 3. Devastating from the Dutchies. Deadly, ruthless in front of goal. This time they could have scored another handful of goals. And it's a sad and sorry look from Edward Iordănescu. They've been outplayed today, outclassed. And just some of the more opulent players in Koeman's squad are coming to the fore. It was Romania with a set piece, attacking. They gave it away. And down went Daniel Marlin. Looked at Reinders instead. Just cruising through two. One of them was Razvan Marin, the other Olaru. Neither of them really made a challenge. Sikaldao came in just to give Marlin a bit of a shoulder in the end, but he'd already struck it to the left of the goalkeeper. And I don't want to say it was an open net, but it looked like it. By the time he smacked it, because the keeper was in no man's land, had no idea whether to try and cut off a square ball or the shot. It was more or less a one-on-one by the time Marlin hit it. And the Dutch fans, it's Dutch delight. Dazzling performance. A little untidy in the first quarter of an hour in this game. But we are past the 94th into the 95th minute. Will we have time for the kickoff? Is there another invader on the pitch? No, full-time whistle goes. Romania's campaign is over. Well done to them for getting through to the elimination round. But it is the day for Ronald Koeman and the Netherlands. A good afternoon for them. A 3-0 win. Comprehensive for them. First half goal from Cody Gakpo. And then it was a goal disallowed for him for 2-0 in the 63rd. But 2 in the last 10 minutes. Daniel Mullen coming in off the bench, good impact. A brace for him. He's now got 2 of his own. Gakpo with 3. Weghorst with 1, same with Memphis Depay. An all-round exceptional performance. As for Romania,